Only you can heal you. And there's people like myself and Marianne. Don't get me wrong, there's some really good fucking people out there. And there's myself and Marianne and many others that just go, here's a shortcut. Here's what you need to know. Mind that step. But only you can heal you. Do it with passion. Because for 10 fucking years, I did it from a place of being dragged through the hedge backwards. And it's only in the last few years that I've started to really tune into doing it for passion. Yes, I did it for passion that got me through of wanting to help people, but it wasn't a passion for me. It wasn't a passion for me. It was a passion that I knew that I was here to serve people, and I followed that. It wasn't, I didn't get fed from it. You've got to feed yourself first. Yeah, feed yourself first. Your passion is you. That's your passion. So if you sat there going, I don't know what my passion is, it's you being fucking obsessed with you, but in a clean way that doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah? Your passion is you. It's you. It's nothing outside of you. It's you. You have to be your passion. You have to be your passion. So when you're doing these healings and when you're doing these teachings and when you're showing up and doing all of this work, go, I get to serve me. Change the narrative. Change what you're saying to yourself. I get to do this for me so I feel better. So I don't feel stressed. So I don't feel anxious. So I don't have PTSD. So I don't have pain. So I don't buy into this shite that I'm less than. I'm doing it for me. And if you have to say, I'm doing it for me and fuck everybody else in the beginning, that's okay. That's okay. It's messy in the beginning. It's messy in the beginning. Give yourself permission and cut yourself some slack that you're going to make mistakes and you're going to say things that you might regret. We all do. But start off with, I am my passion. And right now I have to say, fuck everything else. And I know it's easier said than done, but I wouldn't tell you to do it if I'd not fucking done it myself. And trust me, when you come from that place, anything that is not serving you and is not for your greater good has to leave. It has to leave. So if you've got people in your life that don't truly care and love you and want your best interests at heart, they won't be able to stay around anymore because you're not serving them in the way that they expected you to serve them. The habits that you had will just drop away and die off. There's no need to do all this forcing yourself to go on a diet, forcing yourself to do weights, forcing yourself to go to the gym, forcing yourself to. You don't need to do it. Trust me. You just do it. It comes from inspiration because you have passion for yourself. That the part of you that goes, oh my God, I do love myself, goes, I want to go for a walk. I don't want to have that sugar. And it starts to then say, I don't want to do those things and I want to do those things naturally, not from a place of forcing. But you choose it because you're passionate about who you are and how you want to show up in the world and how you want to be. That's the divine feminine. She serves herself and then she outpours. We're all too fucking tired to keep going, serving everybody else and not ourselves. And we're not going to make it if we carry on. This is why you're here. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for each and every single one of you to put yourself first and love yourself. And then guess what? Everything outside of you will change. And guess what? You will be able to love unconditionally. Because the love that we are giving right now is not pure. It's from that we need to give it. It's from a place of us serving others, just like what I did. That's why I had to come up against so much adversity because it wasn't a passion for me. It was a passion to serve people outside of me. It wasn't me feeding me. So then I was met with all of this rejection because it wasn't coming from me. It wasn't me going, I want to do this. I want to help people. It was like a desperate needing to fix other people in order to fix myself in the beginning. It was a slave mentality. Does this make sense, everybody? Give me a thumbs up. Gotta fucking stop it. Okay? No one else is your responsibility. They're not. And that is really difficult, especially when you've got kids. But if you see your children, your grandchildren, as the truth of who they are, okay, if you see them for the truth of who they are and trust them, they will make the right decisions. They only play out your fears. Okay, I have learned that very closely. They play out your fears. They're around you, they play out your fears. They're very sensitive. It's not your responsibility what people do and say about you. It's not. They're just reacting from their own wounds and hurts, and you cannot fucking rescue anyone. You can't. And when you are looking to rescue someone, it's because you're trying to say, I need to rescue myself. But I don't love myself enough to rescue myself, so I'm going out there and trying to rescue other people. Took me years to learn that lesson. Years. Okay? Don't make the same mistake, wasting years and years and years, making it harder on yourself. Feed yourself first. And that's the passion. Have passion for your life, for who you are and how you want to show up. Get that back, because when you get that back, the cleaning becomes easier, life becomes easier, everything becomes clear. The path starts to just clear its own way rather than you having to force it. Okay, the divine feminine just receives. Receive yourself, and then you can fully receive others, and then you truly know what love means and is. Yeah, a lot of people have got burnout. That's why this is why they told me I needed to do this. You gotta stop. It's not worth it. They're showing me an image of someone on, a bike in a gym, pedaling like a fucking lunatic, just going crazy and crazy and crazy and crazy and crazy, and they daren't stop. And they just keep pedaling and they're going, if I stop, I'm going to lose momentum. I can't stop now. I can't stop now. I can't stop now. I'll never get my feet back on. Take your feet off. The momentum will keep it going. And if you want to put your feet back on, you can at any time. Probably not in your best interest, but if you want to put your feet back on, you can. If you believe in yourself and know that you can do something, you can do it. How the fuck do you think I healed? I'm going to take it one step deeper in regards to how I healed. One day, I was sat in my living room and I went, I'm not having people tell me that I can't heal. I'm not having it. They don't know me. They don't know me. They look at these scans and they look at you and the state that you're in and they make a judgment. But they didn't know who I was. That was when I took responsibility. And then I went, I've made a right mess of my fucking life. And I hate it. Hate it. I hate my life. And if you looked in, apart from the disability, you would have thought I had everything. but I hated my life. And I accepted that. And then when I accepted that, I then accepted the fact that I built a life from self-hatred and putting other people's needs first because, well, when you hate yourself, you're not living for yourself, you're living for other people. You just become a dishcloth for others. You become a servant. Now, I'm not saying that you have self-hatred, but you will have some level of self-loathing and bullying. All of us do. Because that's part of slavery. Because you wouldn't do it if you had passion for yourself and if you loved yourself, had passion for yourself, and really wanted the best in life, you'd tell all these slave codes to go fuck themselves. Not a vibrational match does not compute. Your brain had got, yeah, you can fuck right off. It wouldn't compute. Wouldn't make sense. You'd see straight through it. The reason why you couldn't see through it, the veil, the shadow, the lies, the untruths, is because a part of you is a vibrational match to it. It's the only reason why you couldn't see it. Okay? So let's not pretend to ourselves that we love ourselves. Stop that shite. Just putting that out there. Don't be pretending that you love yourself and faking it, because there is no fake it till you make it. That comes way down the line. You can only use that when you can fully trust yourself. Because then when you fully trust yourself and you know that you don't lie to yourself, you say, well, I'm not faking it till I make it because I know I'm fucking becoming that. Yeah? You know that you're going to become that because you're clean and because you're seeing the truth of who you are. You are going to make your dreams come true because you know that you're going to make your dreams come true. So it's not faking it till you're making it. It's going, I see the future. I know who I'm becoming. And that's what I'm focusing on. That's what they mean by fake it till you make it. Okay? That's a clean version. The false and fake version is let's polish a turd and call it a golden fucking nugget and pretend that life's a bed of roses and life's amazing. You're just going to create a foundation of shite and it's just going to collapse. And everything that you've built, you're going to have to rebuild again and again and again and again and again. Stop doing that. That's why you're tired. That's why you're exhausted. There's no point. You might as well not build anything. It's just a waste of time because you're going to build it and then you're waiting for it to collapse because you don't believe in yourself, you don't trust yourself. You're waiting for it. So tell yourself the truth. Even if you don't know what it is, just be open to it. I'm ready to see, I'm ready to see, I'm ready to hear, I'm ready to feel, I'm ready to experience, I'm ready to know how I truly feel about myself. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's the only way that you can be passionate is if you're completely and utterly truthful with yourself. If it's a turd, it's a turd, but you don't know till you break it down and look inside. There could be golden nuggets inside of there. You don't know. But don't pretend it's a golden nugget until you've discovered what is in there. Okay? Sometimes the harshest lessons come and it's a great big solid piece of fucking shit. And you think, how on earth can there be any gold in there? And then you crack it open. And you're like, oh, wow, did not expect that. But you've got to be willing to see it for what it is. Because if you pretend that that's gold, you will never really find the gold. You will fool yourself into believing that the fool's gold is gold when it's not. It's pyrite. Yeah. So you've got to be willing to be able to see the shit so you can see the gold. You can't see the gold unless you're willing to see that. This is how this planet works. It's polarized. You cannot marginalize or ostracize or suppress anything. So if you're marginalizing and suppressing yourself, you'll never discover the truth of who you are. Yeah? You're a fucking golden fucking Buddha of delightfulness, passion, power, beauty. You can't even imagine how incredible you are, but you won't allow yourself to see it because you've been covered in shit from other people, from this planet, and from yourself. And you've got to get your chisel out and you've got to chip away at it. And that is not that you are broken and you need to be fixed. Because underneath that shit, you are perfect and you fucking know what you need to do. You don't need to go outside of yourself. And that's why it says all the answers are within, because they're inside that golden light of who you truly are. All the answers are there. You just can't get to them because you've lied to yourself that much that they're so distorted. The information that's trying to come through is so distorted because it's passing through lies. It then comes out as a lie. So you've got to get rid of all of the stuff that you've pretended is true about yourself because it made some other fucker feel better. Because that's the end of the day. That's why we've done most of this, is to make other people feel better. It started off with our parents. Yeah, that's how it started. Because you shone and they couldn't shine anymore. And it hurt them to see who they used to be. So in order to deal with it, they had to marginalize you. And in order for you to be safe, you had to marginalize yourself. Because for many, it wouldn't have been safe to shine that bright. Because it hurts. When you allow a child to shine the brightest that they can, it fucking hurts. And I know, okay, I've got an 11-year-old boy and I let him shine and it fucking hurt me. It brought every bastard demon out in me. Every single one. Every single wound, every single hurt, and you've got to be brave and keep showing up. Because in the beginning, it's brave. You've got to be brave. You don't know what the hell you're showing up for. You don't know what's going to be revealed to you. And then you become courageous because you know, I'm going to heal from this. It is fucking painful. You've got to be brave in the beginning and then you'll build it into courage. And when you come from courage, that's when you know that you're accessing the gold because the gold is courageous. Okay? The lies and the untruths that you've told yourself, the version of you that you are right now, has to be brave because it can't access courage just yet because it hasn't got the evidence. Hope, you haven't stacked the evidence that you are fucking incredible. So you've got to start stacking it. And the only way to stack it is to be brave and take inspired action from the passion of loving yourself. Okay? So every morning, you look in that mirror and you say, today, I'm going to serve my passion, and that's me.